Oop, indeed. Oh well, that is Balatro. It is a story of success and failure. Alright. It's your boy, WuMBBAS, Watch Me Be Bad at Stuff. Back at it again with another run of Balatro. I finally seeded over to the dark side and realized the pure power of Photo Chad. So this is the first run where I've really taken it all the way. We did have some other support. We got some Lucky Cat going. We got some Oops All Sixes in there. So this was just a fun run where we were kind of grinding through, trying to get additional stickers on decks as we progress through the way I've been doing the runs. Hope you enjoy it. More of a like time thing than a I don't want to kind of thing. I'm also the kind of person that will absolutely play the same 3 games over and over and over again. So that's also kind of my fault. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. I think I could have lined that up better, but whatever. I've definitely seen people play it, and it does look like a lot of fun. I definitely do better with games like this that are more like turn-based in general. For whatever reason, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I obviously play like Dark Souls and stuff like that, but my brain just like understands these where I have time to like think about individual decisions for whatever reason. I tend to like games like that more. And so like Binding of Isaac, where it's a kind of bullet helly for whatever reason, like never really like tickled my fancy, but I totally understand why people like it. I think I own it. I just haven't played it. I mean, that's real risky, but just because it's not great, but a flat 10 is pretty good. Plus, going into this, it's probably for the best. We want to score clubs. 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I guess will do. Actually, I think with the plus 10, that'll probably do it. Yeah, cool. Good. Well, now we want to get Onyx Agate, which I guarantee you it's not going to just give me. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to buy the Mega Buffoon pack, it's probably worth saving myself the $2. Banan and Cartomancer. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. Cartomancer is just good value moving forward. So I actually recently bought Enter the Gungeon as well. So funny enough, I do think that is in my near future. So I'm gonna say I also played like back in the day, like 1942 and like all those kinds of like fly bullet hell games anyway. So like I've definitely like scratched that itch to some degree. I mean, of course, but well, I think that'll probably get us there with what we have. Yeah, cool. Good. But yeah, no, I actually picked up Enter the Gungeon because during the spring sale, I think it was like $2. And I was like, I've heard people talk about this game. And, you know, I don't really want to go photo Chad on it, but Chad with these kind of jokers is really good. I mean, we have Odd Boy. We could go for evens, too. You know what? Just because. Like I said, I've heard the music is really good. And, like, I'm real bad about getting games just because I'm like, oh, I bet you the soundtrack for this is real cool. So, but yeah, I can definitely vibe with bullet hells, but, like, it has to be a very specific kind of bullet hell. Yeah, I think we pitch a Reno. Let's see, let's do that. I'm an idiot and should have put the 4 at the front, but it'll do. We'll make some money. I'm cool with that. And I should have used the devil, but I didn't, but whatever. I mean, we could go really hard with it. Get out of Odd Todd, buy this, and then try to shove in 4s and 10s of spades and just really make it happen. I mean, Magician, we were just saying. If we're going that route, you know what? I know we're clearly going for like a thing here, but whatever. I've never heard of that one. Yeah, I mean, that's just more attainable. Is 2 pair really the most played card? Yeah. Okay, well, all right. Yeah, but I'm not going to get the value from that because I boned myself. I mean, I will get a lot of value off of that if I do that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, hey, I definitely played because I think it was a Black Friday deal like 2 years ago. You could get the PlayStation membership thing for like nothing basically, and I actually ended up playing a lot of the games on it, and then around Christmas, so like a month later, I downloaded a couple games on Steam because they weren't available on PlayStation, and found that I was playing more games on Steam than I was playing on PlayStation anymore, and I stopped paying for it. But like, I definitely see the value in it and definitely took advantage of it when I had it. And going back up $8. Yeah, I think we just go back up $8. Ooh, that's pretty good. Because I mean, we could realistically sell out of even Steven and Walkie Talkie for better stuff. Do I take a speculative oops? I mean, this is just doing a better version of this. I want to hold on to this for the money. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take oops, just because we do have some. And that we were at least getting like a modicum of value. I mean, $8 is $8, so yeah. Let's see, pair of kings. I think we'll probably pitch the bottom 3 just to see if we can get real lucky, and we did. Okay, cool. Throw him at the front. That way I can try to, you know, run for value. Not once. Ugh. My lucky cards hate me. Hanging Chad and Photograph are like, because like with the purple seal, it just guarantees you get like I said, I think 2 or 3 of my 5 wins on purple have been because of Photo Chad. Like, it's so strong. It's really brokenly powerful. Yeah, I guess that's probably my best course here. I'd rather hold on to a discard just in case. Or I don't need it. I'm okay with not needing it. $7. I don't really want to feed the Ceremonial Dagger, so we will buy this Arcana pack. It's really annoying that we've seen this many Emperors when we only have 1 consumable slot. You know what? It actually happened, and my game freaked out. And it's the oops. Okay. And it's polychrome. I'm super okay with that. Okay. That's awesome. That Photograph is the one that's the little square and it looks like a Polaroid. Here we can go into collection really quick. Jokers. Photograph. Yeah, like it looks like a Polaroid and everything. But you can see, again, I have a purple seal on it because it's whenever the first face card you play is scored, it doubles the base multiplier. So, you know, if you're doing like anything that like doubles your mult, or if you're doing anything that like re-triggers cards, it means it multiplies ×2 for your first face card multiple times. And if you know, raise your score 2 to the 4th power, it's kind of nuts. That was another thing that Raffle actually kind of showed me how broken it could be. Like I knew that it was like a strong combination, but like he was nuts. Oh yeah, that's Square Joker. They're both like weirdly sized. So like I just have one of those brains where like stuff like this. Like, I was that kid that knew every Pokemon in order. Like, whenever it was the original 151. I could tell you so much weird stuff about Stardew Valley off the top of my head. I'm starting to get that way with this game. Because it's just like, I play it enough and like my brain is, I'm just ingrained with it now. Like, my brain has become one with Balatro, apparently. Another devil. Okay. That's interesting that it's giving me that much sass here. I mean, I can play a 5 of a kind to be okay with that. Let's turn this king golden, and then let's shoot for a 4 of a kind, actually. Yeah, I think we're about to get out of walkie-talkie, admittedly. I think we might be able to get there with just a high card. If that high card was a 10 or a 4, which it will not be giving us, because of course not. I'm going to hold on to the 7s and just hope for a 10 or a 4 here. Well, I mean, if we can get out of here with just a high card, wouldn't mind it being a lucky high card. We didn't get the money, but we definitely made it. And leveling up high card. So. Ooh, hey look, money's on sale. We'll buy money. High card. You know, I definitely have my blind spots as far as that goes, so do not feel bad in the slightest. We want more blue seals because, I mean, not that we need a ton of them because we only have 1 consumable slot, but still. I think I'm better off maybe turning this 5 into a lucky jack. Because I do think we're going to sell out of this as soon as we find like Sock and Buskin or something. Let's see. Well, let's see. What have we played the most of at this point? 2 pair? But we could start really going for it with this. So I think we are going to grab that. Yeah. Sure. Just because 4 of a kind is fun. Ooh, baseball card. I'm going to say I think I've only got 1 uncommon. I have 2 uncommons. That's probably not better than Supernova. So, Constellation. Do I think Constellation is better than Cartomancer? Yeah, I mean, if we're getting value from this being in here, I think it's probably better. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Of course. Our blue seals are those. Let's see, I guess I need to hold on. Well, I guess I could play a 2 pair, right? And I can put the 3 at the front so it doesn't, so it scores the most. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a little bit sketchy. Run info. The only other thing I've played even remotely as much as a straight, because of course. Have I leveled up 3 of a kind at all? No, it's only 4 of a kind. Well, you know what? I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's pitch everything that's not that and hope for our other 9. We got there. Okay. Sweet. That might do it. That might just do it. I'd be super okay with that. Yeah. All right. Cool. Get the hell out of here. Ooh. Certificate. Interesting. I don't think so, but interesting. A Jumbo Spectral. I mean, having more cards that have enhancements on them is good, but I don't think it's better. And honestly, that's fine. Because then whenever we play that king, we'll make a bunch of money. Those aren't helpful. Let's see. We're fine with decreasing the level of our poker hand, whatever. I do really want to make the shift toward high card if we're going to do it. So let's do it and hope for 4 of a kinds. Or we got so lucky on that. Oh my god. Okay. Sure. Yeah. And we'll hold on to these, just kind of pray for a 4 of a kind if we need it. Of course. Let's pitch these. Try to find something actually worthwhile. Okay. That is technically worthwhile, I suppose. Alright. And then if this just truly sucks, well, we got the 4 of a kind. It's just not the way we wanted it, but, you know. Have we leveled up full house at all? No, and 2 pairs almost as good. Fine. Because if it's that or die, I guess I'd rather do it this way. Ugh, Balatro. Mean. Not letting me have any fun. Okay. Well, now we can level up full house. Yeah, we need to start buying planet cards, because him just sitting there doing nothing is not helping us. Pluto would be lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. All right. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, Hanged Man we are into. No, I mean, I guess what's the only thing I'm really looking for at this point? Photo Chad and planet cards. You know, I'm thinking about it. Again, Phasmophobia is another one of those games where I've seen people play it. I haven't actually played it. And I think I'm doing myself a disservice. I love spooky games. Okay. Cool. We'll take that. Let's see. I think I'm going to pitch everything that's not that. Like I said, we are mostly hunting for... Well, I mean, yeah, I guess if I don't care, right? Let's see. Because I'm really just looking for lucky cards. There we go. Because money. Like I said, if we're going that route, we're going that route. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, because that's going up more, and that clears that. Now we have another one. Okay. This is happening. Yeah, I like those, like, group activity kind of games to begin with, and I feel like... Because I didn't play a ton of Among Us, but I played a little bit, and, like, that kind of thing is fun, but it also, like, really promotes, like, lying to your friends. Like, don't get me wrong, that can be fun in its own way, but I like more collaborative. You're trying to solve a goal. Like, I'd like to play, what's the called? What's the game where you're like harvesting trash and the monsters come at you? Lethal Company. And then there's another one that's similar to it that recently came out too. Those would be really interesting to do. I feel like I get really in my head about like escape roomy kind of stuff, and that's basically what those games are. So like that may be just like an interesting thing to do on stream at some point, but oh, Repo, that's what it is. Yeah. I know that those games are like super popular and make good stream content anyway, but well, weirdly now I don't want to play high cards because I don't really want to level it down while we don't necessarily need to. I guess I'll do it on the last hand of this, but let's do that. Yeah, because I don't care about 2-pair as much anymore. Of course. You know, I'm gonna play one of you because I only have one slot, so it's not like it's gonna help. That did tie high card now. That's annoying. Let's blow discards and... There we go. I was like, let's blow discards and hope for this that way, because flush is level 1 anyway, and I don't think... I mean, this ought to get us there, but I'm fine with leveling up flush once. Just because we are inherently making a lot of clubs because Gluttonous Joker. Okay. Dude, it was so lucky getting polychrome on this. It actually made it like worthwhile to keep it. Like, hell yeah. Want to do an idle run where it actually does something for me, but I swear every time I've picked up idle, I have died. There we go. We'll take a Pluto. Mega Celestial. Now we can pick Pluto and Uranus. Oh, no, we can't. Because I guess I've now technically played more 2 pairs. But, oh well. Borvakide's fun too. Is it worth... What are my blinds coming up? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm fine going that route. I think we will buy that voucher as we move along, but I need to do some more intense leveling of this first. We definitely need to play more high cards.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
To make sure we're on...
Thank you, Google. I appreciate it. I love that you listen to me all the time. That's my favorite thing about you. Well, all right. I guess we'll hold on to this king for memes more than anything at this point. Okay. 9K. And there's our lucky boy. Hey. All right. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. That's where it's all shaken. Okay. Yeah, now Pluto is definitely more played. Cool. And we will crack that. Keep up on our boy. Let's see if we can get more lucky, interesting cards. Do I only have those 2 queens that are blue seals? Yeah, it might be worth picking this up. I mean, Devils, it's worth it to hold on to it, just in case, we run across something that's slightly better. I would usually love to pick this up, but we only have 1 consumable slot, and that's not great. That's not terribly useful. Yes, we'll buy that. I think we do 1 more, and then probably call it there. Keep leveling up our boy. 2.6 now. And yeah, he's good, but not better than what we've got going. Because this will outpace this pretty quickly. Okay, next round. Play this. Then we'll buy the voucher after this. Not that I think that I'm going to just auto win, but still. $20. $20. We will take $20. Let's throw these down the drain. Of course that would happen. Okay. Play another high card. We are getting oddly close. Now this is viable to play. Let's pitch these just in case we get a lucky card, because that is preferable. Let's pitch these just in case we get a lucky card, because that is preferable. And of course, just in case, I think we're gonna hang on to this queen. Okay, we didn't need it, and we made a bunch of money. Got our thing. Super good. Oh, we need more lucky cards. Okay. Ooh, Jumbo Spectral. Crack this. Buy this. Go down a little bit, but it's worth it in the long run. Buy this. Actually, it's probably not a bad idea to start turning some stuff into stone cards, just because that is kind of just extra value. Okay. We can make more of those. You know what? Let's just make this king Big Pimpin'. That way, should we want to go that direction, it's out there. Hierophants. Oh, do we do it? Let's see. I have put a lot of value into this. But ×2 is really good. Yeah, I think we go for it. Again, photo chatting it up, but that's so good. And who knows? I mean, our boy might come back around. You never know. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Just throw 5 cards out there. Why not? I was about to say worst case scenario. That's another 8. We play other pair, but whatever. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, like I said, these two together are stupidly good, especially because we've been leveling up the base molt on this so much. Like, it's just insane. Yeah, we want to see more stuff in the shop. Ooh, Dusk. I mean, if it was negative, we would absolutely take it, but I don't really have room for it. We've already got some bullshit happening, so I think I'm gonna hold on to this strength for reasons. Ooh, Polychrome baseball card, which is now slightly worse than it would have been. But that is a fun 1.5, and it does give 1.5. Yeah, I think we're just gonna crack this and see what's in it. More queens. Doesn't help us though. I mean, more face cards are more face cards at this point. Let's go. And now we're back in the blind where we were initially. I mean, I guess that 10 can become a face card. Having more queens, but let's see. I think I would rather hang on to stuff for a second and just try to get there as far as that goes. And that's fine. Keep our number of 10s the same. Let's see. You know, I'm going to play the 10 too. Why not? Right? Yeah, like just gangbusters score. We went like that, significantly increased the strength of our run. I don't know how much continuing to scale up Supernova would have been for us, but also like playing high card or pair and leveling up the lower, like the easier to get hands, makes it a lot easier to take. Yeah, I guess I'm fine with that. I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. And then we can trim some cards, which would be nice, so that we can find the stuff that we actually want to play. Keep leveling up our boy. Having some kind of modifier on our cards is better than nothing. Okay. Let's see. Those are indeed cards that I have in my deck. Of course. Here, I'm gonna pitch it just because again we only have one slot, so it's not like it's helping. Let's do that. Yeah, because then we have an out otherwise, but it's not the end of the world. But again, we're winning in one hand, so it's not obscenely powerful. It's just decent. Okay, keep leveling up high card. Do Saturns. You know, for $1, I'll see what's in here. That's better than nothing. Keep leveling up high card. Keep boosting our boy. Keep buying face cards, especially face cards that are clubs. Nope. Keep leveling up our boy. What's interesting is that because we've just bought every planet card we've come across, we're actually relatively even on levels. I mean, high card is definitely the highest, but like straights and 4 of a kind are still technically better than high card. So like if I had to like really push it and go for something else, it wouldn't be that bad to pivot. Because Constellation is good whenever it's actually working. You know what? I think I would rather have one more tick on him than the chance to put some... I mean, that's money. Okay. Yeah, because that just gives me more opportunity. I don't necessarily want to go below that amount of money. I know our first hand, our cards after our first hand are drawn face down. What are we supposed to do? I don't know how we'll cope. I don't know how we'll make it through this. Somebody help me. I genuinely don't know. It's not like we just 3x to boss blind on the first hand. It's fine. Ooh, and we can buy extra hands now? Well, sweet. We'll go back up the one hand that we tore down a moment ago. Yeah, let's... that was super worth it. We will take $7. More face cards are more face cards. Yep, Pluto. 4.3 on our boy. We're getting there. There we go. Let's see. You know, I mean, whatever ticks our boy up, right? All right, I probably rolled a little too hard, but that's fine. I'm gonna turn this king into a silver cord, and then money. Sweet money, love that. Cool. But yeah, this is the kind of dub stuff that, like, with high card, because you only care about the first card you play, suck. Oh, we don't have anything we can sell for sock. That sucks so much. Because it would be another ×2. And I don't think another ×2 is better than a ×4.5 after everything is totaled up. That sucks. I wish this was negative, or I had a way to get to an ectoplasm. Oh, that sucks. It'll come back around. It's just an uncommon. Damn it. That's so good. Like, I know it's greedy, but like, so good. We'll take Blue Seal Kings. I'm cool with that. Nope. Yep. Okay. Let's go into this. None of these are face cards, so we will say adios to them. That's a good one. We'll take that one. Alrighty. And then we'll get 50 extra chips out of it, because why not? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, photo chat is nuts. Like, they're just so good in tandem. Like, this mega spectral pack probably came a little bit too late, and we didn't even get exactly what we needed out of it, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. And we got the foil thing again, because of course we did. Oh, it ate our king, but gave us another king, so like, alright. Keep leveling up the base on this, because it just makes this crazier. One reroll. Sure. DNA is tempting, but again, I don't know what I'd get rid of. Okay, there's Lucky Cat. Do I think Lucky Cat is going to get higher than this at this point? Because Oops with Lucky Cat is kind of nuts. Because we've already put a lot into him, but I think this would catch up relatively quickly. And I think we're blasting past stuff. I think I am going to pick up Lucky Cat. As crazy as that may be. What we need is more lucky cards, but that aside. Here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we weren't like relying on it to get us there, and this scales faster with what we're doing. The only thing is we need more lucky cards in our deck for it to pay off. We have a decent amount, it's just not a lot. Okay, that's interesting. How many blue seals do I have now? 1, 2, 3? I mean, 3's a good number. I'd probably rather clear down stuff than I would rather pick stuff up at this point. Let's see. Yep. Oh, I don't have to buy those anymore. It's not important. We do want that. That's pretty good. Because again, that's just giving us more and more. We can turn this into, and yeah, we can turn all those into stuff, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll do that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, like I said, we're already at ×2 on this. That's crazy. Yeah, as it turns out, fixing the odds, real good. Yep. Keep cracking Celestials, because now it really matters that we up high card as much as we can. High card, and then I guess 4 of a kind would be our next best option. Again, just because it scales really well. Okay. I mean, we did just say strength would be a good idea. Justice is good later. We buy that. Okay, there's the only thing I would sell strength for. Okay, cool. We found a magician. We found a magician. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I think we turn both of these into lucky cards and then try to farm it as much as we can. To the point where I might even play non-face card lucky cards to try to farm Lucky Cat as much as we possibly can. But yeah, he's already halfway there, so yeah, we'll pick that up. I don't think we would trade out for anything at this point. Yeah, I was like, there's no way we're gonna get lucky on that twice. Stone Joker. And that is just a flat ×3, but it's not better than anything we've got going on right now. So, next round, the wall. What will we do? Whatever could we possibly do? I think the run might be over. I think that we just got to pack it in, right? You know, whatever. It'll be fine. We'll do that. And then pitch. Yeah, I think we just hunt. That's what we were looking for. Okay, we will do that. Now we have blue seal. We should be good. Yeah, that's obnoxious. Yep, 2 million. Lucky Cat. I don't think it was Lucky Cat's fault that popped off. Actually, realistically, we should be giving more credit to Oops. But Cavendish, he finally came back around when he's not needed anymore. That's a bummer. Oh well. Okay, since we are kind of hunting for tarot cards, I will buy that. And then we will level up Pluto a bit more. Okay. There's pretty much the only thing that we were looking for. It's probably better for me to hold on to my money, but I am a glutton for punishment. So we're going to roll down just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that was a huge waste of money. I'm okay with that. And actually, our order doesn't really matter either. I mean, the only thing we really want is Gluttonous Joker at the front. Yeah, we're going to pitch everything that's not a face card that we can make lucky. And then pitch everything else. Pitch everything else. Okay. I guess we'll play a queen just for shiggles. There we go. Yeah. Dude, Lucky Cat's almost already as good as our Constellation was. And it's been what? Like 3 hands? Like, not bad. All right. More Chariot, but hey, cool. Hanging Chad got a buff. We actually got that to pop off twice. What world is this? Yeah, $20. I mean, I guess if we get to this point, that's decent. Yep, we'll level up high card more. I mean, for rolling. Hey, Bodo got a buff. Okay. kind of at a point where that doesn't matter as much. And one more. Wrong suit. We're like, as fun as this would be with this, we'd have to shift a lot of cards to make it worthwhile. Plus, if we're going for high card, this isn't as good. What's up, Bad Money? How's it going? Got the classic photo Chad rolling. Lucky cat with an oops. We're really blending stuff. Unfortunately, I still have this gluttonous joker I can't get rid of, but it showed up in our first pack on the first hand, and it was the only thing that would really score us points to get us past the first real ante. So had to do what we had to do. Okay, that is kind of best case scenario. I guess we'll discard trying to hunt for a blue seal. We're gonna turn you into a queen, or into a glass queen. Again, hoping that we find a blue seal. Dang it. All right, well, whatever. That's fine. Again, we're mashing it down at this point. It's fine. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's that or don't win. It's like, I guess I would rather pick up this eternal thing and, actually get to play the game past the first ante. It really do be like that. Okay. I mean, I don't even know what I'm rolling for at this point. Like I said. Yeah. Okay. And like I said, I really just want this to hang out. Photograph still at the front. I think everything else is fine. Okay. We do have the ability to turn some stuff into magic cards, which are my favorite anyway. We could play level 26 versus... Actually, 4 of a Kind's not too far behind it, hilariously. That's stupid. That's fantastic, but it's very stupid. Okay, well, we got a steel card at least. Yeah, I think we'll just... Oh, yeah, I mean, if we don't have the blue seal, I guess I don't care. Okay, that's where our Chad ended up. Oh, cool. It didn't move our lucky cat, so cool. Let's go endless. So yeah, I'm going through all of the stakes with every deck before I move on to the next stake. And so as you can see, we're grinding purple right now, and then we'll do orange and then gold. Oh, there's the Baron that we were like, oh, Baron would be interesting just because we have a lot of face cards, but I don't think it's better than what we've got going on right now. How many kings do I have? I have 7 kings, but my deck is pretty fat. That's the issue. I mean, more hands are more hands. It's just more money. In the long run, we will buy a full house. Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty janky, but it's super fun. I've got a whole bunch of lucky cards. And then, like I said, I got lucky. And it was I took an eternal oops just because I was like, it'll make our cards better. And then, like, the next round, I went into the shop and got a wheel to proc on it and gave it polychrome. And now we're just kind of cruising. Because having a greater chance for your lucky cards to hit means Lucky Cat's going to scale really quickly. And then this is the Celestial deck, so we started with the voucher for your cards are automatic, like your most played hand is going to be in your planets, so not bad. Yeah, I think we death here because having more of that specific king is really good for our money. Like I said, I don't even know what I would get rid of for you, unfortunately. As good as you are. Nope. I don't think it... How many not? I mean, I really don't have anything that's not. I mean, I guess death might be better than magician at this point. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. All right. No point in clagging up $20 or $25, so whatever. And we will just pitch everything that is not a valuable face card. There we go. What do I turn into you? Actually, we might just... Because, like, the 6... You know, if we're not going to do it that way, I would rather turn this 4 into you. There we go. Let's use the Fool, turn it into a Death, and use the Death. Lovely. That was pretty peak. We will take that. But yeah, that'll upgrade the cat more. Give us a bunch of money. Nothing to complain about. 2 mil. We'll take it. Hell yeah. Alrighty. There's another death. Okay. Let's see. Nope. They got money on sale. We're buying it. Nope. Like I said, I don't even know super what I'm rolling for at this point, which probably tells me I should just move on. Hey, that's a lot of blue seals that don't terribly matter because they won't stack more because I haven't gotten that voucher yet. I don't need glass at this point, so we'll hold off on that. There's our boy. Let's make more money. Cool. Money. Throw a stone card in there because we have it. Why not? Okay. Yep. And that brings Cat back. That brings Cat up to where our Constellation Joker would have been. As much as I like the flavor of going for all the space cards. Hey, look, Supernova came back around. We can't take it, but it came back around. They got money on sale. We take it. I'll buy the tower and keep it warm for a second. I feel like strength isn't going to do that much for me. I've got 2 10s in the deck, but neither of them are lucky, and who cares? I'd rather turn stuff into rocks right now. I mean, Magician is kind of the same thing. I know I have a few. You know what? I think Magician is probably a little bit better. I mean, Fool would just give us more money. Like, kind of at the point where money's not really impacting much anymore. Yep, and we just said that about Death, though, so cool. Happy I rolled a little bit more than I was going to. Face cards are drawn face down. Oh, no. What are the odds this is our boy? Here. Not great, but I still think we're probably fine. Yeah, I'm not too stressed about it. Yeah. There we go. Well. Ugh. Sometimes you gotta rub the not good at video games out of your eyes, you know. Buy more Plutos, because Plutos are rad. You know what? Now I'm totally fine to buy seed money. I have so much money. Why not? Keep up in Pluto. The higher we get that base mult, the better. Jumbo Arcana. You know, as weird as it is, I think I do want to start getting more glass, just because that is going to be better in the long run. Is it worth turning them into... I think it is worth turning them into clubs so that we at least get that value off of it. Because again, it'll get +3. Actually, does this matter? I think this matters too. So it'll get +3 and then it'll multiply by 2. So that's really 6. And then it'll get +3 and then it'll multiply 2. So that's 18. Like, again, that just like the math. I mean, really, to make it past like ante 13, you've got to... He has to be above 10, because once you get to the point where it's scaling by orders of magnitude, like, you have to be that high up. Yeah, we need to start cutting cards. I think that's actually probably what we'll hold on to for this anyway. I think I'm just going to cut these aces. They do not help us directly. And then I think we'll probably pitch this just to see if we can get another steel card or something. Pitch those. I mean, we might as well use our discards. Okay. Hold on to the blue seal. There we go. Yeah, hey. I mean, we're still clearing it, so that's all that matters. Lucky Cat's at 6 now. That will move along. We take money. If they're going to sell money, we will buy money. Okay. Another death. We can get rid of this 9. Which I'm super cool with. I don't think there's any joker that I would take over that right now. Empress doesn't do much for me. Nope. I mean, I guess I can hold on to strength just because. Nope. Again, magician is probably better than strength. Okay. Sure, spin the wheel. Why not? We've already hit it proc twice, so like I rolled a little too hard, but that's fine. We were clearing that. And worst case scenario, I do have... okay, well, there's one of our cards that we needed to shift, so there's that. Nope. Okay. Because money is money. I'm not mad about money. But, you know, I guess we'll make this 9 a magician. Or a lucky card, too. And I guess, actually, I could farm this a little bit. Because this won't clear. Because it's not a face card, and I'm not going to get the photo chat of it all. So let's farm this a little bit to upgrade the lucky cat more. Yeah, cool. All right. And now we'll make some money. Okay, well, all of our farming for lucky cat only mildly paid off, so that's fine. Okay, it just means that our next hand we need to fish for gold, which is fine. Okay, times 7 on lucky cat now. Yeah, it means we're in trouble next ante unless we get something going. Let's see. Keep leveling up high card. None of these are great. Sure. Again, I mean, I guess the only reason I'm even looking at those... yeah, I mean, I would need a red seal on my stuff. Yeah, I guess we pick up a moon. There's Cavendish again. He came back around. I think next round we'll need to really mill about for it, but... Okay, well, if we can only play one hand, we've got to make it count, so... Pitch all of these. Like I said, I really need a glass card. Let's see, pitch all 5 of those. There's glass, okay. Unfortunate, but I would rather have... Yeah, because the glass with the photograph means it's getting double times 2. We did break it, which is a bummer, but we made it to the next thing, so that's all that matters. And we do have more glass, so we can pick up more glass. There it is. Finally, now we can have an extra slot. Ugh, just in time. All right, well, I guess that means Lucky Cat goes before this, at least now. Okay. Like I said, we need something to happen here. I don't really care about money anymore. So I don't really want to take Hermit there. Let's open the Celestial Pack and level up High Card again. Okay, and then roll, level up High Card slightly more. Funny enough, we were looking for the agate much earlier because this and this means all of our clubs get 10, which is pretty good. But we did not get that lucky, and now it is not good enough. No. Buy that. Sure. No. Selling money, we buy money. Actually, I think that's the most money I could have I've ever gotten Satellite up to. No. That's money. Does that give us enough? Well, yeah, I don't really want to go down that low. I mean, if we're risking 29 million is a lot. We're going to be pushing it to begin with. Yeah. Pitch those. Because, I mean, really my only shot is to get really lucky with lucky cards. Or multiple glass. Like, and that's kind of a long shot. So, I think we may be dead here. But doesn't mean it was any less fun of a run. Okay. Yeah, like I said, if we get really lucky with the lucky cards and just get tons of times 20s, then maybe we have a leg to stand on, but odds are slim. Yeah. Okay, well, we have one more card realistically to get there. I guess we'll play the steel card now, or play the stone card with the blue seal on it, because I mean, if it's death, then it's death, right? Like, we did not get a single glass card. That is unfortunate. All right, well, I believe that is going to be 07s for this, but considering that was pretty nuts, and we got actually pretty close for high card being our highest card, like getting over 15 million in one hand. Pretty good.